So people who are the loudest feel unheard within. Now, why do I always come up with such topics? Is because I really like decoding behavior patterns, and my goal is to do it in front of you and teach you how every behavior is coming from some sort of deep-seated belief. First of all. Second of all, when I'm doing so, I'm also helping you understand people much better. So once you really understand what's going on with certain behavior patterns, you can actually understand people around you better, and this helps in having compassion for them, and this also gives you the right kind of tools to deal with them. So what do I mean by people who are the loudest feel unheard within? The reason why they're loud is because they don't feel heard. Okay, so they're kind of compensating by being loud. Now, what do I mean by being loud? I don't mean loud when it comes to just loud in general, like where they're using a loud voice. Yes, it can be one thing, but the other part of it is talking a lot, being a little annoying, interrupting people when they're talking, not really listening to them, but really just putting forward what this person wants to say, and they really don't care about what the other people are saying. Okay, so this kind of person is not a bad person. They're not doing it because they don't care about other people. It's just that they feel so unheard within that they do not have the capability to actually listen to somebody else. Okay, as I always tell you guys in my videos, before you can fill somebody else's cup, you need to fill your own cup. And listening to yourself and feeling heard also comes under filling your own cup. So when the person themselves is not feeling very heard within, they are most likely not going to be caring that much about what the people around them are saying, if that makes any sense. Now, with that being said, what does being heard actually mean? So being heard is when you feel acknowledged and validated for whatever it is you have to say, okay? But the thing is that it always starts with you, and this is the tricky part. All your reality is just reflecting back at you whatever it is you're doing with yourself. That is it. It sounds simple, but it's really kind of tricky. To be honest, not that tricky. Once you get the hang of it, it's not tricky, but all I'm saying is all your reality is just reflecting back at you whatever it is you're doing to yourself, or however the way you're showing up with yourself. So when it comes to being heard, it also starts with you. And also, even if you're not feeling heard within yourself, you can still get people to listen to you to some extent, but that not might be very long lasting. They might not want to listen to you again and again, and they might get annoyed. Okay, I hope you're getting what I'm saying. I am pretty sure you must have experienced something like this in your life yourself, where you felt unheard and you wanted people to listen to you and feel heard, but they just seem kind of annoyed. If you are really not feeling heard, what really is happening, you yourself have not acknowledged whatever it is that you're going through, and you have not validated it, as in you do not feel validated in what you are feeling, and you seek that validation from outside. Okay, that's why you feel the need to have that validation and acknowledgement from people. But the thing is, if you're not giving that to yourself, you're not gonna get from other people also. Now, how does that happen? It's easier to say, but how does that actually happen? You might have a belief that I feel unheard. What I have to say is not important, is not worth listening to. Nobody really cares, and nobody listens to me, stuff like that. Now, you might have collected such beliefs from some past traumatic experiences in your life, but your inability to show up for yourself and show yourself love and care kind of kept this belief in place. So what happens once you have this belief is, as I have already told you guys, if you have watched my previous videos, you know how I always tell you guys that every behavior, action, habit is actually coming out of your belief system, and which is like your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind actually controls 95% of your life, and it has been proven. If science is something you seek validation from, which is completely fine, it has been proven. Now, once you have this belief, what's going to happen, your subconscious mind is actually going to manifest a behavior where you're really loud and kind of annoying. And when I say loud, as in you're talking a lot, you're interrupting people, you're not really interested in knowing what they have to say or what they're saying. You're just loud and annoying. Now, you might not see it as annoying yourself, but other people do see it. You're just blind at this point, okay? Your subconscious mind makes you believe that this behavior is gonna get everybody's attention attention and people are going to listen to you, but that is not the case. Your mind is way more intelligent than you are. It already knows that this behavior is just gonna further push people away and it's gonna make people not gonna want to listen to you. Why it's doing that? Because its only job is to prove whatever it is that you believe, okay, and just collect evidence and show you evidence of whatever it is you're thinking or you're believing. It's just doing its job. It's not your enemy. It's not doing such things or manifesting such behaviors in your consciousness to bully you. It is just doing it to prove your belief system correct. So from the belief, I feel unheard, nobody listens to me, what I have to say is not important, this behavior manifests. Your subconscious mind is manifesting this behavior where you're kind of loud and annoying, and you're thinking, consciously you're thinking, okay, it's going to help you out and people are going to listen to you eventually, but that's not the case. Your subconscious mind tricks you into thinking that, and it manifests this behavior, and this further pushes people away where they don't want to listen to you, further proving your belief that I feel unheard, what I have to say is not important, people don't listen to me, people don't care. Correct. So your subconscious mind did your job. It proved your belief correct by showing you evidence, by showing you such evidence, but it actually came out of you first. Okay, the behavior came out of you, it manifested through you. So it's never that people around you don't care about you or they're just bad people or there's nobody to blame in your life but yourself. Okay, now on the flip side of it, if you were showing up for yourself, validating and acknowledging whatever it is that you're feeling, whatever it is that you have to say, perceiving your opinions as they're important, you're not even gonna feel a need to have or seek validation and acknowledgement from other people around you. And what's going to happen then is you're just going to remain really calm and really silent in a lot of social settings because you're already feeling satisfied, heard, acknowledged, validated, and everything of that sort, that you do not really have the need to seek that sort of acknowledgement and validation. And when you have that kind of character and when that kind of behavior is manifesting out of you, what happens again, the reality is going to mirror back whatever it is that you're doing to yourself. So in this case, if you're showing up for yourself, now people are going to show up for you as well. Why? Because for them, now you're this really mysterious, calm figure they want to listen to. You already know people are very curious about people who are generally very calm and very relaxed, and they do not talk a lot, but they are fun to be around. You know, we are curious about those people. We find them very mysterious. We find them very intriguing, very, okay, I just want to know more about this person, right? So what's happening with that person is believing what I have to say is important, my opinions are important, people listen to me, I feel heard. And now what's happening, this behavior is manifesting out of them where they're really calm, really relaxed, and now people are actually showing up, reflecting back that yes, your opinions matter, your opinions are important, we want to know more about you. Again, proving the belief that I feel heard, what I have to say is important, correct. You see the difference between the both, how it happens? If this is something you're experiencing, the tip would be, do not seek validation and acknowledgement from other people. You think that you need it from other people, but you really are just seeking it from yourself. So give that to yourself. Give that acknowledgement, that validation, that love, that care to yourself. You don't need nobody's permission to validate whatever it is that you're feeling. You just need your own permission, your own validation. You need to decide, okay, I'm sitting down with myself, I'm just going to talk to myself and express whatever it is that I'm feeling to myself, and just going to acknowledge it, just going to validate that yes, whatever it is that I'm feeling is valid. So yeah, that was it. That was a quick video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, found it helpful. If you did, give this video a big thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video.